A delightful afternoon melts into evening. It's golden hour at Ribeira d'Ilhas. The Challenger Series has roared to life in Portugal once again in fine style, drinking these scenes as we reflect back on a really, really fun day. It's time for the post-show. We've had an incredible day. We've got a lot of talking points. Before we get into any of them, JJ, you got to get your Portugal on today. How'd it go?
It went great. I even got a cheeky little pastel donata in there too. I really ticked all the boxes today. It was great. Perfect first day.
How'd you hold up, Ben? Did okay?
Yeah, I did well. I thought I
hung in there.
I just hung in there. I got through it. No, it was a great day. 20 heats, but you know what? The surf pumped all day. If you got waves, you got the world's best surfers. And I'm absolutely stoked.
Speaking of the world's best surfers, let's go and hear from one of them. Samuel Pupo is with Chica Wealths.
Yeah, boys, and I'm here. I've got a called Samuel Pupo. He was waiting for us for a while. And you got one of the highest scores of the round so far. On the last heat of the day, how are you feeling?
Feel great, yeah. It was a good heat. I feel like I put on a good strategy. I feel like the waves were coming my way, and it wasn't hard to pick the waves that I had to go. I feel like once I saw them, I knew I could get a good score, and I feel like all this years surfing this wave helps a little bit when the waves are like this, higher tide, and you just know which ways to go. It's nice.
So you won here before. Talk to me about this special relationship you have with this place.
Probably the best relationship I have on every wave that I competed on. It's the only wave that I have 2 wins. One when I was younger with 18 years old, and one last year. Feel like every time I come here, it's like, oh, I kind of hope I don't come back because I want to stay on the CT. But I always end up back here, and I don't mind. I love this place. I love Portugal overall. And hopefully I can go far in the contest again.
You're still young, so I believe you can win a lot more times. You want to send a quick message back home?
Valeu, galera. Obrigado pela torcida. Feliz de avançar aqui, avançar mais tranquilo. E não atacar o coração da galera aí assistindo. Vamos para a próxima e espero que a gente tenha altas ondas.
Vamos para a próxima. Back to you, boys.
Yeah, thanks, Chico. Looking good, mate. Samuel Pupo, unbelievable. Where does he fit in the all-time greats? He's got to be one of the best ever to surf at Ribeira d'Ilhas, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's a two-time winner. Yeah.
His performances on this wave, I mean, I'm thinking there's that final between Medina and Callanan. Other than that, has anyone surfed this wave better than him? Think about that murder he committed last year. Mateus Hurdy out here. Cops still want to talk to him about that. Yeah,
no, there's been investigations still on the way, just how brutal it was. Yeah, he's been brilliant here, and he knows the wave. His style of surfing fits the wave. He's comfortable here, and yeah, I mean, he's got to be one of the favourites. He's a defending champion. I mean, what more do you need?
Let's get into some of our talking points from the day. Our first heat, the round 64 for the men, looked good on paper. Looks even better in the water as well. Real talent in the water in the form of former CT surfers. An incredible one it was to see George Pittar really get hold of it up against the firecracker, Nolan Raposa. Someone else has performed really well here in the past.
Adair. Amatrian, he was on fire today, just really leveled up. I mean, we were calling this here. I was shocked about how good he was surfing. I mean, he's actually probably been the standout competitor for me today. Just so much speed, best heat I've ever seen him surf, hands down, and just went through strength to strength right here for the Basque Country surfers. So looking forward to seeing him compete again in a deeper round tomorrow.
Yeah, he looked really good, really fast, really tight. And then this heat was Texera as well. He was really on point. So these two just went sort of wave for wave, and that's a big finish, and clicked it off. And was he happy with it? I mean, I was unsure what his emotions were after that, but he was pretty happy with that. And there's Adair, who, yeah, he just had that spark, didn't he? I asked him, what was your favourite wave of the whole day, Jess? And you did say that one. And yeah, and that's why it's in the post-match show. It was a really, really good performance.
Yeah, and interesting as well to show there's different ways of doing it out here. There's not necessarily one formula. It is that sort of way. There are various ways of doing it, and Adair's showing us his way, which is go really, really fast, take risk, and just look good throughout. And if you do that, good chance of success.
Honestly, best heat I have ever seen him surf. The amount of speed he was surfing with, the variety he gave us, how deep he put his board on rail as well with that speed that you're talking about. Yeah, no, I was super impressed by him today.
Okay, well, one of our other outstanding moments from the early rounds. First heat of the round of 64 was the George Pittar heat. And we looked at this one on paper and we're thinking a lot of talent in the water in this. Nolan Raposa's gone great here in the past as well. His backhand fits really well. Of course, Fred Moraes knows more about this wave than absolutely anyone. But ultimately, Pittar just had too much quality.
Yeah, I said when we called this with Jess that his style fits this wave really well. He manages to make the flat sections look good. He manages to make the steep sections look even better. And he just connected really well. And it was a real clash of styles, wasn't it, Jess? Because we had George's smooth sort of roll work versus Nolan's more explosive stuff.
Yeah, I love when we get these mixed match styles and see where the judges go with it. A lot of time taken on that one for Nolan. Love just how he was so patient. Look at that speed off the bottom. Just accelerating through every single turn. Came through that inside and just, yeah, gave us just that different variety there. But just, it was just power meets power. And it was a really beautiful display of surfing from both of these guys today. And George just picking up exactly where he left off on the tour.
You're a goofy right there, Jess.
No, I'm natural for that.
So
I just
can't really trust you so much. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But George, he just kept going. Just so much fluid, so fluid, so much style, so much power. Yeah, I love the way he surfs.
If you had to live inside the body of one of those two surfers for the rest of the week, who are you choosing to be? George Pittar, Nolan Raposa, Ben? Nolan for the rest of the week?
Yeah, just for the hair alone. Absolutely. Every day of the week. He's a goofy footer. Why would I change bodies with a natural footer? Are you mad? Are you okay? It's been a long day, Paul.
Stranger things have happened.
Silly question.
Other highlights as well that we saw today. And speaking of goofy foot, some really good. We saw some unbelievable performances go down the heat that featured Anat Lalor and Leilani McGonigal. Both of them really getting hold of this as well and just showing us why they got so much quality and the read on the wave and the experience they've had down the years. Experience paid off big time today, and we saw surfers that shone in the past going great again today.
Yeah, I mean, and that blew us away from the very start of this heat. Used that similar method that we saw every single person who stood out today, speed and power. They just hit these sections with so much speed, and that not necessarily going super vertical on every single section, but just was laying into it, just absolutely destroying them. Once she got to those inside sections, that's when she really started to unleash. And funnily enough, the lady who comes from the second longest left-hand point break in the world has a great backhand.
It's unusual, isn't it? Yeah, Leilani from Pavonis. And she was here just really showing adaptability, wasn't she? And I asked you, during the day, like, what are the upsets? And I think that both of you answered the quick quizzes. There hasn't been any. And it's kind of proved that these experienced competitors, these really class acts have proven themselves today.
Yeah, I feel like Anat, she was similar to Sammy Pupo. Maybe the Sammy Pupo of the women's draw for me today just looked like she had a really good relationship with this wave, just found these awesome waves from start to finish and got herself a really nice connection on all of her waves. I was really impressed by her as well. Just impressed today, really.
Bounce back ability. Seen a fair bit of that today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, it's a great word, Paul. Yeah, well
I
done.
like that one.
Good on you,
That's
mate.
fun. Do you know what other word I like? Waves.
Waves, yeah.
Swell.
Yeah.
We're getting some? What's coming?
Yeah, I had the fortune to Miguel, the local contest director. He was like, yeah, we're on. He's calling Wednesday for the best waves.
He hasn't, the interesting thing, he hasn't looked at the Surfline focus. He just read the tea leaves.
Surfline call him. And they say, mate, what's going on?
What's the tea leaves
They call the big dog.
Yeah. So here we go. And the next 4 days, it looks like that. And we don't sort of get the direction, but he said the direction's good, which is really important here. The swell, the winds are light, the sun's out. So maybe not this size, but I'll tell you what, it's going to be, maybe tomorrow morning, he said there might be any day we might struggle with the high tide. After that, we are sweet.
How good seeing purple on a Surfline forecast. Oh, you know something good's coming when you see purple on a Surfline forecast. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, a classic time of the year to be here in Europe. We're really looking forward to a really fun week here. Throughout the week here on the Challenger Series, let's just continue to look back at today, though, in terms of our top 5 moments of today. It's quite a lot to go through, weren't there? It's an unenviable task of trying to whittle it all down into just 5 moments, but we've had to do that.
Yeah.
Should we get into those top 5 moments?
Yes, please.
All right, let's roll them. So, coming up, well, Talk about surfers with stature and with swag and with a lot of confidence. And some have gold-coloured Quicksilver stickers on the nose of their surfboards, like Calivas. This was my favourite moment of the day. I thought he looked great, and I think he's got loads more in the tank.
Oh, definitely. I really hope this is Cowley's year. I want to see him on the tour. I want to see him on that highest stage. And it was for surfing like this today. So much power and aggression through every single one of his turns. Swag. I love that swagger word that you just threw down, Paul. I mean, he kind of oozes it, if I'm being honest. If I won that gold medal, I'd probably ooze it too. But he just surfed this wave just different to everyone else and just looked like, yeah, he was just sitting in first gear.
Yeah, look at him. He's pumped up. He's such a great surfer in all conditions. And then we just saw train. That clean white board is that adds something in some ways just for the aesthetic of things. I tell you what, that Pukas thing is absolutely rattling along. And he knows his wave so well. And he just absolutely tore in. Every turn meant something.
Is this highlights from J-Bay?
Yeah.
Where's this way?
Wes, you've got it mixed up with the J-Bay Open from 2000. Yeah, no, he just got those waves that sort of stretched out. The pace was right, and look how happy he was. So yeah, pretty relaxed.
Yeah, that was definitely my highlight of the day, seeing TT out and about again. I just love her and this wave as well. I mean, thinking back to last year, how good she is. She's got a year under her belt and she looks stronger this year, if that's even possible. Just absolutely flaring, picked up right where she left off this time last year in Portugal, and no surprise that she's moving on through to that next round. I would love to see her take home the victory here this year. I feel like she's due a Challenger Series victory with how consistent she's been from start to finish.
Yeah, I mean, she's grown an inch as well. She's taller and she's ranger, and she looks really, really good, number one seed. But this is Wong in Hawaiian. I tell you what, she was sparky. She just connected every section well. We had a really good chat that Claudia had with the coach afterwards, and she just wants to surf in her own words, the way she wants to surf. She wants to put her own personality into it. She wants to be herself and surf her own way, and she did that today. And she never looked like she was in any trouble. Just connected all the dots, a couple of little bonus sections, light in the feet. The 20-year-old looked great.
And number one, coming through as an underdog in this heat, may I just say, kind of was left behind and found just two great-looking waves. Came back in with the highest heat score of the day. Cade Matson looking silky smooth, so sharp in the back 10 minutes of this heat. I'm going to say didn't really have much prior to these last two. Found himself the best wave of the day. It was an 8.33. And Cade, he's looking to get back to that top tier.
He's got a flat top. He's got a great bottom turn. That spells success to me. I don't know about you guys.
Win-win. Yeah. I said to Jess, he's dialed up the American to like 14. He's just like, right, what are you going to do about it? I'm a California kid and I can surf amazing. What are you going to do about it?
More of that tomorrow. How about tomorrow morning? How about 7:45? Should we do this tomorrow morning? Should we come back?
Let's do it.
We're going to have a call tomorrow morning at 7:45 local time here in Portugal. Figure that out wherever you are for a potential 8 o'clock start. We're pretty confident as well. Let's see what the ocean provides. It's been a really fun day today. Don't forget, check out the highlights at worldsurfleague.com. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Paul. What a pleasure.
I'd like to do a tune for you now that I wrote myself. It's a story about a girl that would rather go blind than to watch her man leave her. Something told me it was over, babe. Now listen. wanna be free.